Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will go through the options of my new 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie, and also I will share with you the details of the purchase and of course the financing as well. And then I will give you some of the first impression I have on the vehicle, include the exterior styling, the interior, and also the driving performance. Now let's get started. So for this vehicle, this is the window sticker. The base price is almost $48,000, and it has a pretty long list of the standard equipment and features. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but just pick some of the features I think is really good to have as standard. For example, in the functional and safety features, I really like the full speed forward collision warning plus as standard, because it will definitely help you avoid the accident when you kind of didn't pay full attention to what happened in front of the truck. And I like the push button start, the remote start system, and the keyless entry. It's definitely a very convenient feature that every vehicle should have. And one thing I like compared to the previous generation is the damper tailgate, and it definitely made opening the trunk feel much safer and less annoying, because now you don't hear the bang sound when the tailgate hit the bottom of the bed. And next, continue to the exterior feature. I like the LED headlight, fog lamp, and tail light. I think they looks good, and actually looks pretty luxury and premium. And during the night, the LED light are really bright and definitely will help you see the stuff more clearly during the night. So this is the fog light. And now let's get inside the vehicle and see some of the standard interiors features. Okay, so for the interior feature, we have the Uconnect 4 with 8.4-inch display standard, which come with the Android Auto and the CarPlay. However, the car doesn't support the wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, so you still need a cable to connect the truck to your phone so that be able to use those features. And I really like the truck has the heated seat, ventilated seat, and heating steering wheel as the standard equipment, because I think they're really must have, no matter it's summer or winter, and regardless where you are. I think that's probably one of the most used feature of the vehicle, at least for myself. So I definitely appreciate that the Ram made them standard. And now let's go through the option this truck has, which as you can see, it's almost another 10 grand in terms of the option. So we have the diamond black paint, $100, and the leather trim buckle seat, as you can see here. The leather just feels soft and feel quite high quality, so I have no complaint about it, even the price. And then we have the protection glue, which includes some of the protection equipment for the vehicle when you do off-roading. So I mean, it's a good to have if you will use the vehicle for off-road purpose, but if not, then I think it's more like a good to have but not necessary category. Next is the Laramie Level 1 equipment group, which is a $2,000 option. I mean, to me, I didn't find much, materialized items here. The only thing is probably the power tailgate release, but that's definitely not something I'm, a must-have. And the park sensor, yeah, I think this one is good, but again, I just feel like it doesn't worth all the money for the option, and the rest doesn't seem extremely useful, at least to me. And then we have the Mopa floor mat. Unfortunately, the truck is actually missing this item when it get delivered, so the dealer promised will order a new one and get back to me later. Next one is the anti-spin differential rear access. I think it's good to have and help the handling of the vehicle in extreme case. And the next one is the 5.7 V8 Hemi engine. Definitely a must-have for the rent. And the next option is the one I really like, which is the dual panel panoramic sunroof. Okay, so now let me show you. The roof is really big and across the front and the rear passenger seat, so it really creates a luxury and premium feel for the vehicle, and I'm glad I picked the truck with this option. And then the 33-gallon fuel tank, yeah, you do need this to have a reasonable, mileage, usable mileage for the truck. And last one is the 20-inch premium paint polish wheel with 275 all-season tires. So let me just quickly show you. I think it looks great, but I mean, it's definitely not something that a must-have feature, at least for me. I perfectly good with the 18-inch wheel that comes standard with the truck. So with the destination charge, that all bring to the final price of the vehicle, which is $59,020, which is not cheap for a truck, but I still think it's a good value, especially after the dealer offers an decent discount in today's market. Okay, now let's go through some of the details about the purchase. So the selling price is $49,430, so almost $10,000 discount offered by the dealer. The accessory is a little bit tricky, so $1,000 of them is the tire and wheel package I bought, and another $1,000 is the running board and the bed liner for the vehicle. So this basically is something that I add after I bought the vehicle. Another $2,000 is actually a dealer kind of the dealer markup, which includes some shitty stuff like the anti-theft and some of the interior protection. I mean that kind of thing. So you can consider another $2,000 is actually added back by the dealer into the vehicle price. So the rest are pretty basic fee and tax. So everything together, we have a total cash price $56,204. As I mentioned before, the dealer offered $19,000 for my 6-year-old Ram 1500 pickup truck with roughly 51,000 miles. I mean, I consider my previous truck, the condition is very average. I mean, you can actually say it's not very good because all the tires are either original tire almost worn out, or the used tire that I always bought from those local used tire shop when I have a flat tire accident. and the passenger side mirror was broken due to an accident, and the front bumper was also broken due to another accident. So I am surprised they offered me $19,000. And lastly is it's a $1,500 rebate. I think it's coming from the manufacturer. So that together reduced the vehicle price. Reduced the out of price of the vehicle to $35,704. I think in today's market, I would say this is a decent deal because of the higher trading value and decent discount. Even the dealer, put $2,000 back to the selling price. But I think it's definitely worth the upgrade. And for the financing, it's pretty straightforward. The loan is 72 months with a rate of 3.89%. So the total financial charge is roughly $4,550. So monthly payment of the vehicle is $557.70. And they offer 45 days kind of the no payment period. So my first payment will be July 15, which is the next month. So I think that's all the information about the vehicle for the option and the purchase. Now I will give you some of my first impression of the vehicle. So in terms of the exterior styling, I think it definitely looks better and cooler than the previous generation, especially if you go to higher trim, with the LED headlamps, with the chrome. The combination just made the car feel premium and feel kind of luxury on the road. And I really like the neo damper tailgate, which makes the things more safer and less annoying when you open it. And I think that's other than that, I think overall it's a pretty nice looking truck on the road, and I think it definitely was the upgrade. The interior, I think it's a big plus compared to the previous generation, of course, because I went for the Laramie trim, so the whole cabin have more nicer materials like the leather around the dashboard, the leather seat, and the center console. So everything just feel quite luxurious and premium. In my opinion, this cabin feels even more luxurious than my 911 Corolla T interiors. The Corolla T cabin feel unique and special, but in terms of the premium and luxury feel, I think this one actually has done a better job. The combination of the leather and soft touch materials and a little bit chrome, little bit wood, just makes a nice combination and a great place to be. And of course, the Panamera sunroof also add another layer of premium feeling to the vehicle. And now let's go on the road, and I will talk about the driving impression of the. Alright, now we are driving the 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie. So I think in terms of the driving impression, first of all, the drivetrain, the engine, the transmission are all the same as the previous generation. So in terms of the performance, it's pretty similar. However, I think the cabin and the overall ride of the vehicle just feel more smooth, and the cabin just feel quiet. So I really enjoy sitting in this bigger truck. I mean, probably even more than I would like in my 911. And acceleration was pretty good, thanks to the V8 Hamid with the e-torque. I think the pull from the start is really strong. And other than I think the transmission is still, I mean the suspension is still pretty good. Even I don't option with the air suspension, but the standard suspension on the truck is already good enough to filter out all those small bumps and imperfection on the road. So in terms of the ride quality, it was again really good and really smooth for the truck. I think that's all I want to share with you today for the truck. I will definitely regularly update with you how I like this truck and some of the things I feel as an owner I found annoying or interesting. So if you found this video useful or interesting, please like the video and share, and consider subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time.